You get what you tolerate. Watch this video.
What? Interference! Interference! Interference, he's out. Yep. Now you guys have a warning.
The adult, in quotes, said, that's the same effing line, ump. Then the umpire says, now you have a warning, which means there's another warning issued to someone else on that field on that day. So my question for you is not really about that video, because that was his situation and I'm not in the business of critiquing other umpires. I want to know what you tolerate. I was at a game this week and I heard, well, it was actually more than one game that I heard this, but I heard, I'm an adult. I say curse words. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, but I curse too much and I'm working on it, okay? But at this baseball game, I heard probably 30 F-bombs out of 14, 15, 16-year-olds. They were not trying to hide it from mom or dad or coach or anyone else. Now, they were not directing it at anyone other than their own frustration. One guy cussed at a teammate, but nobody talked to an opponent. But the minute they direct that to me, or a parent directs that to me, they're gone. I do not tolerate foul language directed at me or to another player. That's an immediate ejection. So, what do you tolerate? Here is my rule. If you are talking and saying, I did a bad job on a call, that's a bad call. Then it's about the call. Fine, we can agree to disagree on that. But if they say, that sucks, that's fine. The minute they say, you suck, someone's getting put in the dugout or they're getting ejected. Now, I know a lot of umpires, so I've umpired for 30 years and I've never ejected anyone. Fine, that's how you roll. I throw people out. I don't tolerate that. One of the reasons I became an umpire is because I did not like the direction that baseball was going. I did not like the language, the way people were being treated, that there were coaches who were jackholes that should not be around children, and yet they would be able to do whatever they want and say whatever they want. So my question for you is, not to challenge me, don't challenge me. I'm not going to challenge you. I'm just curious, what rule do you have for yourself in order to know when enough is enough? What are your standards? You've got to have them. What are they? I'm curious. I want this to be a place where umpires can talk openly about how they do their job, and we can learn from each other. And I'm very curious to know, what do you tolerate? What rules do you have? Mine is, if it's personal and or profane, you're gone. As long as it's not personal or profane, then say whatever you want. What do you think? Be grateful. Call strikes.